Okay, so today I am planning on showing off my video game collection and anime collection. Neither of which are as substantial as a lot of other people's, but well, I'm proud of it, so I thought might as well. Okay, let's start with what's on top here. So, I have more PS2 games than just about anything else. I actually have 3 copies of Shadow of the Colossus, 2 of which have boxes, the other with which doesn't. But I don't know if you can see these. I have 2 copies of Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. I think 2 copies of Beyond Good and Evil, which is one of which is actually still shrink wrapped and sealed. Yeah. On to what's down here. This is going to be really hard to see, obviously, because the lighting in my room is kind of bullshit, but I have a shitty copy of Elder Scrolls Oblivion over there and a better one coming up later. And then Bully and Gun. I have 2 copies of Doom 3. That's actually the special edition because I don't have the steel case anymore. I don't know where it went, but I'm actually really pissed about that. And then, just going down the line here. Yeah, I have 2 copies of Prince of Persia: The Two Thrones. That right there is Red Faction 2. Wasn't able to get the original case with that. I have very few GameCube games, but I'm planning on expanding that soon. I just need to actually get to it and have the cash. Some of my N64 games. I actually have 2 copies of Pokemon Stadium 2, only one of which I currently have. I just dropped Hello Pikachu, and I'm about to drop more. Apparently I'm only wearing underwear, but anyway. It's Kirby 64, one of my favorite NES games. Wow. N64 games. This doesn't work very well, but it's very fun when it does. Let me pick up Hello Pikachu. Okay, I got it. Uh-oh. Over here, I know you can't see any of this, but Donkey Kong 64, Pokemon Snap. Let's see, I got 3 more. 1080, Mario Kart 64, and Excitebike 64. Trying to do this without dropping everything. My room is tiny and not exactly set up for just about anything. But these I'm going to have to show you because you can't really see. CTR, Spyro Year of the Dragon, and this I actually found at an incredibly reasonable price. Bushido Blade. I'm going to put you down for a minute because I have 2 hands and not like 6. Okay. Over here, you probably can't see it, but there's a copy of the original Silent Hill, Legend of Dragoon, which I found for 20 bucks. Silent Hill I got for free. My cousin gave that to me. Tekken 3, EA Sports Supercross, probably the only sports game I actually find significantly entertaining. Crash Bandicoot 2, Mega Man, Rayman, Croc, and Sled-Storm. I have and the original Crash Bandicoot. Huh, missed that. Okay. That's it for that. Let's see. I have a few more PS2 games out here, and then we get to the bulk of my collection. These were given to me by my friend, Drakengard 1, Naruto Ultimate Ninja, and this, if I can open it, is the original Dark Cloud. I have 2 copies of that, but we'll get to that later. Saints Row the Third, given to me by a friend, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance 2, and Drakengard 2, also from a friend. A lot of the games out here were given to me by friends at this moment. And Dynasty Warriors Extreme Legends, Baldur's Gate Dark Alliance, Ark the Lad End of Darkness, and Goblin Commander. I'm borrowing from a friend, but he's probably going to end up giving them to me, because he doesn't play them and just ends up giving me most of his games anyway. Resident Evil 3 Nemesis. Very good game. A different friend gave that to me. It's my Xbox over there, which is currently not set up. My old crappy TV. My PlayStation 3. Controllers for N64, GameCube, an iToy in there. Platinum PS2 with Platinum controller. Original Xbox. I have one thing that I find very entertaining. An orange N64. But, anyways. On to more games. I know there's like binkies and such on here. That's for my daughters, but you know. Gotta put it somewhere for now. Okay. This is the bulk of my PS2 collection. We'll start over here. Shinobi. I haven't actually played that yet, but I've heard it's pretty good. I have 2 copies of Final Fantasy XII. Here's my other copy of Tenchu Wrath of Heaven. Star Ocean Till the End of Time is a very good RPG. Simpsons Road Rage, I had my hopes up for it, because a lot of people really like it, but honestly, I couldn't get into it. I don't know why. There's something about it, but... Haunting Ground, Zone of Enders, and Indigo Prophecy. I was so happy when I found those. I found them for literally $5 a piece. And Haunting Ground, you can turn around and sell that for a good $50 if you find the right person. A lot of these were also given to me by friends, stuff like that. Castlevania Lament of Innocence, I currently have 3 copies of. It's a decent Castlevania game, but, you know. Then down here, there's another one of my copies of Shadow of the Colossus. And Sonic Mega Collection. Probably one of my favorite collections, and something just fell. Over here I have Shadow Hearts, my 2 Shadow Hearts games. I don't like the third one at all. I don't speak of the third one. We'll leave it at that. Call of Duty, yeah. Not a fan, have the game. Well, a few of the games, but... oh well. Shit happens. Onimusha 3 I just recently started playing, and it is one of my favorite games of all time. I have both Destroy All Humans games, only one of which is on the PS2. I have a lot of the Silent Hill games. Well, okay, I have the good Silent Hill games. 1, I don't have 2, which I'm really pissed about, but I'm trying to find that. But then 3 and 4, 4 I have 2 copies of. There's my other Dark Cloud, and my Dark Cloud 2, which I actually have another copy of Dark Cloud 2 also. Devil May Cry 2, and Devil May Cry 3. God, I love that series. I really do. I haven't gotten the newest one yet. I know I'm way behind, but still, I have the 4th one for Xbox. We'll get to that in a minute. My 4 Ratchet & Clank games. I love these games so much. I actually liked Ratchet Deadlocked quite a bit. Most people didn't, but something about it, I just thought it was very entertaining. Now, that's pretty much the end of my PS2 games for the moment. I have some without cases and some later on I'll show you, but no, up top here I have Gears of War 3, of Amalur, and that's actually not mine. But, okay. These are some of my original Xbox games. Yes, I have 2 copies of Mercenaries right there. And I even have Call of Cthulhu, which, that game is very good. I got the Elder Scrolls 3 Morrowind Game of the Year Edition for $12. That made my day. It's one of my copies of Silent Hill 4. Chronicles of Riddick is a very good game. Dark Watch is also very good. And of course, I went for Ninja Gaiden Black instead of the original Ninja Gaiden. I used to have the original, but it's nothing compared to Black. Okay, back here you can't really see it, but there's Prototype and some of my 360 games right there. A bunch more over here, like I said, Call of Duty. This is probably my only, the only Call of Duty game that I played the single player all the way through and enjoyed 100% of the time, because it's actually based on World War II and just real things that happened, whereas a lot of the new ones just no. Anyways, there's my good copy of Oblivion. Battlefield 2 was good, not a huge fan, but oh well. Rock Band, all 3 Rock Bands. I don't like the knockoff ones. Well, not really knockoff, but like Beatles, Rock Band, all that shit. Never really big into that. But Skyrim, I put way too much time in. Not as much as Oblivion. I've actually put almost 130 hours into Oblivion over 3 characters. But, yeah. Skyrim, maybe 50 hours, I don't know. Bulletstorm, I heard good things, I heard bad things, but I solidly enjoyed that game. Here are my first 2 Gears of War. The other one was up top. Tony Hawk American Wasteland. Final Fantasy 13. I have cosplayed as Snow. I like to think I pull it off well, but that's up for other people to decide. I have, let's see, I have 2 copies of Fable 3, I think. Well, actually, one's my girlfriend's and one's mine. This one's mine. Cameo is one of the reasons I originally bought an Xbox 360. And now, onto the lowest shelf, which is currently PlayStation 3 games. Dark Souls, one of the hardest games I have ever played. Very fun, though. It just, if you have anger problems like I do, it's just, be careful. Borderlands 2. Yeah. If you haven't noticed yet, a lot of things aren't in actual order. They're just kind of tossed in there. I haven't had the time to alphabetically order everything, but yeah. Here's a few more PS2 games. Fatal Frame 2, My Kingdom Hearts 2, Resident Evil 4, another copy of Castlevania Lament of Innocence, Prey, and Call of Duty 4. Yeah. Some controllers, Xbox, and PS2. The PS2 controller in there doesn't work. It's a knockoff brand anyway, so who gives a fuck, right? But, yeah. Sonic games, Kirby Air Ride, stuff like that. I love Fatal Frame 2. But, ah, shit. I think I broke it. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to look at some games that I just actually got from my cousin. Okay. Another copy of Castlevania Lament of Innocence, Shin Megami Tensei Nocturne, and Shin Megami Tensei Digital Devil Saga. This is the still shrink-wrapped copy of Beyond Good and Evil that I was talking about. And I still have a shrink-wrapped copy of Prince of Persia Warrior Within right here. Then Dragon Quest, Resident Evil 4, and another copy of Silent Hill 4. And then some anime that he's letting me borrow. Let me try to put this box back together for the moment. Okay. My GameCube's over here. It's not set up just because... Hey, figured out what fell. Client's lanyard. Just because I don't have the room for it to be set up right now. These are all my games that I don't actually have cases for at the moment. There's quite a few of them. Okay. Let's see, how can we do this? Star Wars, Far Cry, Oddworld, my other copy of Doom 3, Gauntlet, Pirates, Armed and Dangerous, Splinter Cell, another Oddworld, but this one's Munch's Odyssey, Dead or Alive 3, Halo 2, Resistance 2, Prince of Persia, 007, Resident Evil Code Veronica, Blood Rain, another 007, iToy Play. I used to have iToy Play too, but I don't actually know what happened to that. It just kind of disappeared. Lord of the Rings. My other copy of Dark Cloud 2, which I don't have a case for, which I'm looking for one. Turok, Tony Hawk's Project 8. These are just cases that don't have anything in them right now. Then I got a few games in here. Vex. This is... What is this? I don't know, I haven't played either of them. Now, Draken, which I've heard is very good. My friend Jonathan gave it to me. And Onimusha Blade Warriors. I'm a huge fan of the Onimusha series, but I don't have the second one. I've just never had the option to pick up a copy of it, which I am actually regretting significantly because I really want to play it. And in this red case, this is hard to do with pretty much one hand. Let me see. And yeah. Shit. Okay. After dropping the camera, we've got another copy of Ratchet Deadlocked. I actually have 3 copies of this. But, yeah. My other copy of Shadow of the Colossus. And Jaws Unleashed. All of those, I bought from my friend for like $5. Okay. Let's close up this box and put the GameCube back on top of it. I find it funny that I'm using my GameCube as a paperweight at the moment. And I have an original PlayStation over there. I don't actually have the cords for it at the moment, so it just kind of stays there for now. Let's see. I know I'm forgetting something. Well, let's look at some anime. I just got back, me and my girlfriend and my daughter just got back from Kineticon, and we bought Orphan. It is a complete set. It is very good. We haven't watched it yet, but we've seen some of it. Well, my girlfriend's seen most of it, I haven't, but I've got Claymore, Trigun, which is like my all-time favorite anime, except maybe Berserk, which I'm so sad I haven't found a copy of yet. Black Cat, Popotan, Black Cat, Cowboy Bebop, Ouran High School Host Club, Vandred, Ikitosen, Gantz, which is complete, it's just a complete mindfuck. Black Blood Brothers, another box set of Black Cat, but it's a save version. When They Cry, which I wish was the box set, but it's only the first few episodes, and then Naruto Uncut box set, the first season. Then I have Akira up here, which is actually my friend's, and I need to get that back to him, and I have Evangelion downstairs, which is also his. But he told me to just borrow them for however long I feel like until I finish them. So yeah, that is my game collection at the moment. And it will grow substantially, just not for a while, since having a daughter kind of takes preference over everything. Currently my sister is keeping her cosplays from Kineticon in my closet. I don't know how I didn't notice that. Oh, dance pad up there for Dance Dance Revolution. Yeah. Oh, I have one thing over here which is kind of cool. The Gears of War 3 commemorative boxy thingy. And I have a whole bunch of posters downstairs, which I guess I can show you really quick. Yes, I have a spiral staircase. I just got a bunch of posters back here. Diablo, Saints Row, don't know, oh, that's Deadpool. Sims, Last of Us, Kingdom Hearts, and Assassin's Creed. Those I all got from GameStop. That's my cat meowing at me. Those I all got from GameStop for free. Because I have a friend who works there and they just throw them away anyway. But yeah, that is the end of my tour of awesome video games and such. Okay. Bye then, I guess. I don't know if I have anything else to say, so bye.